King Kong Bundy soft goods, whatever you want to call that, the leotard,
Yep.
the thing. I would have the body. Who would I have as the body?
I don't have the junk for a leotard, just quietly.
Neither did King Kong Bundy. I would have the body. Now, you know what? I'm going to retract that. I'd have you in my soft goods would be the King Kong Bundy attire. Your legs would be like a Titantron bowed out legs. You know, those big bowed out legs. And then I would have you as an Akeem, big upper body, torso, Hasbro. So Akeem torso with Hasbro Akeem torso, and the head. Who got to go with the head? Who have been some of your lookalikes lately? King Kong Bundy, the bloke from the Chicago Bulls. There's been more.
Look, I think that's it, mate.
There's been more, mate. All right, who can we go here? I'd go a hillbilly. Being a hillbilly from the West, I'd go Hillbilly Jim, Classic Superstar's head with the hat.
Can I say this? Well, that's a good thing. While it's fresh in my mind, can we just give a shout out to Adam from FWCI? What is FWCI?
Yeah, Sports and Gaming. Yeah,
Sports and Gaming. Let's just shout out that during the week he tried to send me a message, sort of making fun of West Australians. He's a Queenslander. Like it's like your pot calling the kettle black. You can't make fun of West Australians if you're a Queenslander. Like that's like, come on, Adam. Look forward to Adam listening this back too.
Let's get back on track, mate. This one's from Mikey Savage. Sorry. What is your favorite moment in wrestling? As in, what got you hooked on wrestling growing up as a kid? Mine was watching Vader vs. Surfer Sting. I was hooked from that moment on. It's a good question. So for me, I'm going to say I don't remember watching it as a kid, but I'm going to say Ultimate Warrior got me hooked on wrestling. Just the enormity of his character. But I guess as a teen, I'm going to say WCW really got me going in the late 90s. But overall, when I'm feeling nostalgic and I just want to kick back and watch some wrestling, I always put WrestleMania 3 on. WrestleMania 3 is a great WrestleMania.
Well, so as a kid, my brother got me into wrestling more than anybody else because he was really into it, and he was a bit older than me. But the one event that I thought was just insanely good was the Battle Royal of WrestleMania 4. So watching that and then watching Bad News and Bret Hart at the end of the Battle Royal, for me, that sort of drama, I was like, oh my God, like I can't believe what I just saw. Like this is incredible. And then that flowed into obviously the Andre $1 Million Man storyline with Hulk.
Yep.
And I didn't particularly love the tournament style event, but it was pretty cool nonetheless. And that sort of hooked me into it. And then WrestleMania 5, Mega Powers Explode. Like, if you weren't a fan before watching that, just watching the build-up, that's, for me, that's peak. Absolute peak. If I go back and watch any event that want to get the nostalgic feels, I usually go for Royal Rumble 91. Or 93. Is that the Flair 93 or is it 92?
92. 92.
So 91, 92 Royal Rumbles are probably the best for me, and WrestleMania 6 and 7.
You know what makes the Royal Rumbles? This may sound weird. The cover art of the VHS, the poster art of 91 and 92.
And the fact that every year they go to the superstars and like, how do you feel about your number draw? And then you're like, you've got someone like the Warlord just goes, and he's coming at 30. And then you see somebody like $1 Million Man, he's like, oh, I don't know what to do.
That's great. I've been watching some of the wrestling superstars on YouTube, and it's 92, 93, and they don't do this anymore. But gone are the days where yesterday I watched, who was it? Yokozuna. When my wife said that comment, versing some random they probably just found him at the local footy ground and said, "Hey, do you want to wrestle Yokozuna tonight? We'll pay you $1,000." But it's some guy with a mullet, a disgusting mo, half fit, and you just go, "This is a nobody," and Yokozuna just smashes him. But every match was like that, Crush, Kona Crush versus some random guy and just destroys him. You're like, it's not really good. We've got one more question, and then we'll move on. This one's from Michael Jordan. Imagine you trained to be a wrestler and we're on. Oh, my phone went flat. Basically, he was saying, imagine you trained to be a wrestler at 25 and by age 30, you headlined a WrestleMania. What WrestleMania would you want to headline? For me, I'm going to round it up by saying either WrestleMania 20 or WrestleMania 30 because it's a significant number.
Look, if I could headline any Mania, I guess do you want me to be in the event or do you want me to be just on a card?
Headline. So it's you versus
replacing a wrestler in the main event.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 6.
Yeah. Nah, but not we were kids then. So as an adult, so
okay. Oh, that's even tougher then. What was Hogan McMahon? The 20?
19, I think.
I thought it was 20.
I'll Google it now. Keep thinking.
I'll Google it first. I'll be a race to the Google. I reckon Hogan versus McMahon. 19, you're right.
There you go. Boom.
You're right, but I won the race.
He's jacked. Vince back then, isn't he? Jeez.
And you know what's crazy about that is nearly 20 years ago.
Yeah, mate.
So when did I get old?
That's crazy. All right, so I'm going to have to bring up my questions in this thing just to remind myself which ones. Was there any that stood out for you, bud?
I think the first two were the best two. First two.
Remind me what they were.
I can't remind you what they were because I can't remember them. But I remember thinking as we were answering them that they were pretty good. Hang on, let me have a look here.
Give me a second.
This is incredible recording right now, James.
I'll just bring it up now. Come on, my computer's stuck.
Darren Fogarty. You can choose between these two. Darren Fogarty is the AEW versus WCW WWE angle.
Yep.
And Riley Emerson picking the current 5 Hasbro series. If we didn't have the knowledge,
let's go that Riley. Riley's the winner. Ding 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 ding.
Well done, Riley.
Riley sent it
coming out to you from Jeff Schwareb at Go Figure Collectibles.
Yes. Well, he's won a couple, mate. I think he's on a bit of a streak, old Riley. Yeah, send me your details, Riley, and I'll get that over to Jeff, and he will get that 2 back in your hot little hands. Thanks, everyone, for sending in your questions. And now let's get into the final segment of the night, and that is, can I have your attention, please, to wrap up the show?
Can I have your attention, please? Please listen. Can I have your attention? Everybody, attention.
All right, mate, let's get into can I have your attention, please? Now, I know you put up a post recently in our group reminding people of, what best practice is when selling and shipping. I just wanted to shout out to the majority of members that do the right thing. It's amazing. And I wanted to share my experience with Lucas Manita. I sold a whole tub full of classic superstars to him, Luce, and he's been communicating every step of the way. I was more than happy to hold him for him. Every time he said he would pay, he made a payment. He finally paid for them all today. But the communication was there. He didn't stuff me around. Not that I would ever think he would. Wasn't back and forth. He was very obliging. So now I'll get that boxed up, get a price for him, get the tracking for him, and that's how you do it, right? That's how you want to, keep each other happy, support one another because, it's a win-win. I make money, he gets the figures he wants. So
the other thing is
thank you.
Setting tracking. It's not hard. And it's not really an excuse as well. If you get somebody else to post, like your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, it's not an excuse to say, oh, they didn't get the receipt or the whatever. No, sorry, they need to know. You tell them you need a receipt for this because I mean, it's like your evidence. It's your evidence to say, well, look, I have shipped your package. So if anything goes wrong, firstly, Australia Post can GPS track anything.
Yeah.
So I had a parcel go missing, and they looked at the GPS of where the time it was delivered to where the driver's car was, and they figured out they delivered it to the wrong house and were able to go and retrieve it. So we just need to be better than that. So
you just assume, and please tell me if I'm being a bit harsh here. If you don't provide tracking, automatically you think that person's dodgy. Yeah, 100%. Straight away. So just if you don't want to be accused or have suspicions come your way, just ask them, because they always ask you, what would you like? Would you like signed? You go, no, just get me something with tracking. All I want is tracking. And then when you sit in the car, take a photo of it, message it to the person. Done deal. Yeah. Happy days. Everyone's a winner.
Easy.
Shout out to John Lucas Reyes for collaborating with us. Amazing artist, amazing creativity from that man. Some of the stuff that I see him put up on socials of late is just incredible. Very proud to be repping some of his artwork on our merch. So community, get behind it. Wear it with pride. Suns out, guns out, singlets are coming our way. So support the cause. As always, thank you to SizDog and Ryan Adams for their creative work behind the scenes of this show, or setting up this show, I should say. Our great friend Adam from FWCI Sports and Gaming. Thank you for your audio production skills. Episode 43 of World Wrestling Australia is now live. I watched it the other day. Cracking episode. I don't know how long it takes him to put these together, but it's very, very, very well done. He has got a competition for the month of September, which ends next week, the 30th. If you're listening to this, what's next Tuesday? So this is the live recording.
You'd have 1 day to go. It's 20.
You'd have 1 day to go. So Adam will explain now on how to enter.
Hey guys, it's Adam from FWCI, host of World Wrestling Australia. Hope you're enjoying the Wrestling with Figs podcast with Chris and James. Chris, he's a bit of a larrikin, so is old Jamesy boy. And do you want to win yourself a couple of figures and a t-shirt? Because I'm giving away a Karrion Kross Elite and a Scarlet Basic and a World Wrestling Australia t-shirt as well. To win the Karrion Kross Scarlet prize pack, all you have to do is go to World Wrestling Australia on FWCI Sports and Gaming on YouTube, leave a wrestling comment or question, use the hashtag TikTok. And at the end of September, I'll be drawing the prize and you could win yourself all of this for free. But members of the Figs Down Under Facebook group can also enter the draw by using hashtag TikTok. In the official weekly World Wrestling Australia post in the Figs Down Under group on Facebook. So get cracking with your questions, tune into World Wrestling Australia, and let's get back to the podcast.
Thank you, Adam. Look, get behind him, guys. Some great figures and a t-shirt to win there. Well, that's probably about it from us. Chris, you got anything more to add?
No, mate, it's been a long show. I think we've had a really good viewership as usual, but I think it's time to say goodnight.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Thanks, everyone, supporting us. As always, give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. This episode will be dropping next Tuesday. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on all of our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Always use the hashtag The Hunt Never Ends, because the hunt definitely never ends as a collector. Thank you once again, guys. We'll see you all in the toy aisle.
Thanks, boys and girls. See you soon.